I realized my therapist was working against me, so I let her think she won. For almost a year, I lied to my therapist, not out of fear, out of strategy. It started the day my mom grounded me for something I'd only mentioned in therapy. I told Dr. Keller, very casually, that I sometimes stayed up late scrolling on my phone because I couldn't sleep. Nothing dramatic, just teenage insomnia. 3 days later, my mom stood in my doorway at midnight, holding my phone charger. "You're not allowed to have this in your room anymore," she said. "Dr. Keller says you need better sleep hygiene." My stomach dropped. I hadn't told my mom anything. That night, I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying every session in my head. Therapists aren't allowed to do that. Not legally, not ethically. So either Dr. Keller was breaking the law, or my mom had found a way around it. My mom has always liked control the way other people like comfort. She calls it being involved. I call it surveillance. After my parents divorced, she told the court my dad was unreliable, emotionally distant, dangerous even, which would have been funny if it hadn't worked. She got full custody. My dad got alternating weekends and a permanent look of defeat. She installed parental software on my phone, read my texts, logged my screen time, once grounded me because my search history included how to know if your parent is manipulative. Therapy was supposed to help. Instead, it became her new window into my head. So I tested it. In my next session, I told Dr. Keller I'd been skipping lunch at school. Not dramatically, just sometimes I don't feel hungry. She nodded, took notes. 4 days later, my mom packed my lunch herself and sat across from me at the table until I finished every bite. "You're getting too skinny," she said. Dr. Keller is worried. That was my confirmation. So I stopped telling the truth. Instead, I built a character. I told Dr. Keller I felt angry at my dad, that I didn't like visiting him, that being at his house stressed me out. This was calculated. If my mom believed I was pulling away from him, she'd stop watching so closely. The result? She loosened the leash, bought me a new laptop, stopped checking my phone every night, and let me journal privately again. Meanwhile, I was documenting everything. I took screenshots of texts where my mom referenced therapy sessions word for word. I kept dates, times, then I found the bank statements. My mom paid Dr. Keller through insurance like normal, but every month there was also a $300 cash withdrawal the day before my session. I started using the computers at the community center, no tracking software there, and I emailed my dad everything. He replied 2 days later, I believe you. Tell me what you want to do." That's when I asked for a joint session. My mom was thrilled. "I'm so proud of you for opening up," she said. "This is a huge step." Dr. Keller smiled when she heard the plan. "I think this could be very productive," she said. The day of the session, I sat on the couch between them, hands folded, heart pounding. My mom went first. "She's become secretive," she said, defiant. "I worry she's regressing." Dr. Keller nodded sympathetically. "We've discussed some concerning behaviors." I stared at the carpet. Then there was a knock on the door. Dr. Keller frowned. "I don't have anyone else scheduled." The door opened. My dad stepped inside. My mom shot to her feet. "What is he doing here?" I stood up too. "He's my parent," I said calmly, "and he has the legal right to attend family sessions." Dr. Keller looked panicked now. My dad sat down and placed a folder on the table. "I filed a complaint with the licensing board," he said evenly, "including proof that you've been sharing confidential information with my daughter's mother in exchange for cash." Silence. My mom laughed nervously. "That's ridiculous." I opened my backpack and pulled out copies of the statements, the texts, the notes. "You told her everything," I said. "Even the lies." Dr. Keller's face went gray. "That's not how it was," she stammered. "There was context." My dad cut her off. "You broke the law." My mom turned on me. "You set this up," she hissed. "After everything I've done for you." I met her eyes. "You taught me to plan," I said. We walked out 10 minutes later. 3 weeks after that, Dr. Keller lost her license. 2 months later, custody was revised. I moved in with my dad. My mom still tells people I was manipulated. But here's the truth. For the first time in my life, no one knows what I say in therapy, and that's how it's supposed to be.